Hello, my name is Christopher Blay, news editor at Glass Tire. For a very special edition of the Top 5 Halloween week, October 31st, I will be bringing you my picks for the top 5 places to see art in Fort Worth. Number 5 on that list is the Rosemarine Theater on the north side of Fort Worth. The Rosemarine has been here for over 100 years, but as an organization, it will be celebrating its 20th year here on the north side of Fort Worth.
I'm Raul Rodriguez.
And Raul, what can you tell us about your work?
My work is photographically based. I do a lot of curatorial work as well. But what I would like to talk about though is so the Rosemarine Theater is in the north side of Fort Worth, which is my home. It's where I grew up. I grew up coming here to the Rosemarine Theater, so it's really nice to see the gallery around this season because they have their annual Day of the Dead festival, which is like a big citywide event.
Okay, we switched places. I am still Christopher Blay, and this is
Jessika Guillen.
And we are sitting in front of
My altar.
So there's a program that awards a stipend to artists for showing work here at Artists of El Russo, which is new.
Yes.
So, all right, tell us more about it.
This is a traditional, my interpretation of the traditional altar that you would see in Mexico. You see a lot of pictures of people and food, and it's just to help remember the people that have passed in our lives that we really love and respect and want to admire.
Yeah. All right, well, there you have it. Number 4 on the list is Fort Works Art Gallery, continuing our tour, and I am here with...
My name is Fabiola Valenzuela.
The current show is called First Come, First Serve, and I believe it was sort of an open call for artists to come in. And this is sort of typical of Fort Works Art. They're 3.5 years this November. You have shown work here before.
I have. I was in a show with Jessika Hernandez last year for spring. And yeah, that show was really great because it was one of the first times that I've shown actual pieces that were more personal about myself. A lot of my past work was about my parents and their journey here coming to the United States, and then how their stories have reflected on me and being first generation. But now the work that I showed here at Fort Works, I really wanted to focus on my own identity as a woman of color, also a woman in her late 20s, going into her 30s, and what does that mean growing up in a Latinx community.
Number 3 on our list is Artspace 111, one of Fort Worth's oldest art galleries.
My name is Nancy Lamb.
We're here at Artspace 111, which is celebrating their 40th anniversary of existence next year. And Nancy and I have been friends for a little while. We shot some videos together in the past. What can you tell us about your experience here in this space, and what do you think this space means for Fort Worth?
Well, for me, it was very important because I had never worked in oils before. I had done acrylics, I had done every other medium except for oil. And my good friend Dan Blagg drugged me kicking and screaming into painting with oil. And the minute I did, it was like, oh God, my whole life changed. And working here has given me a lot of exposure to a lot that I wouldn't have had otherwise.
And no countdown of places to see art in Fort Worth could be complete without making a stop here. Thank you, Nancy Lamb. Number 2 on the list is the William Campbell Contemporary. Follow me, let's go check it out. Okay, we are back. I am here with
Billy Hassell.
the William Campbell Gallery. Has been here since 1980 and actually started in 1974 as a poster shop at a different location. They're here on Byers Avenue in Fort Worth, and they have quite a great selection of artists. We're sitting in front of 2 Howard Hodgkin's black and white lithographs right now. But Billy is also represented here. What can you tell us about your experience here and in Fort Worth, and what this gallery means to Fort Worth?
So, in addition to being the longest running contemporary art gallery in Fort Worth, William Campbell Contemporary Art has maintained a very contemporary, often cutting edge presence here, and has also been a venue that some younger promising artists have managed to find entree into the art world and into the gallery world. And I'm very, very happy to have had the long, mutually beneficial relationship I've had with Bill and Pam Campbell. They've done a great job.
And with that, we leave Bill and Pam at the William Campbell Contemporary. There. Okay, we are at the final stop. And number 1 on the list is the Fort Worth Contemporary Arts. And I am here with...
Crunch.
And I'm here with...
Devon Nowlin.
So what are some of the shows that you remember seeing here? What are some of the memorable shows from back then?
I'd say Christina Reese's show, Death of a Propane Salesman, group show of Texas artists, including Vernon Fisher and the artist M and Matthew Bourbon. Definitely a highlight. A really great show was one that Margaret Meehan guest curated called Under the Table. And a more recent installation, Sarah Jane's exhibition by Javier Tellez is also a personal favorite of mine from back in the day.
Yeah. A lot of great shows here. Definitely.
It's off the beaten path a little bit.
It
so,
is.
yeah.
Not terribly. It's on a university campus. We can get here if we want to. This has been fun. I'm happy to have chatted with the artists that I did, and closing with you. Go see some art.
Go see some art.
Go look at lots of art.
Go see some art.
Go see some art.
Yes, come out